Rogers Center will keep us good and dry. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. So digging in now, Tommy La Stella. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the
first
Angels,
offering on its way.
the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
4 o'clock.
Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis is there. And that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. A ball and no strikes. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here's Justin Upton now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. Lays off 1-0. Sanchez is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Hernandez is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The first base
striding in, Justin Bour. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Galvis behind, 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. That ball is absolutely crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Bourne gloves it, and he is out on the tag. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bourne is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 4. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I got 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-2. Calhoun, the runner at third. Fletcher stands at second. No outs. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Now in the box, number 19. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. 1-0 the count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fastball just inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Tellez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. David Phelps enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Into the box now, Justin Bohr, and their runners at the corners now. Oh, fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bohr, and deep.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, David Fletcher. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Tellez is there to make the catch. And next to bat for Toronto, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
In there, a base hit. Stepping in for the Jays, number 8. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 8.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but an 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
1-2.
Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game. Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez.
Oscar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So it was a swinging strike 3 to Oscar Hernandez. Becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Luke Maile comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Galvis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Popped up. Fletcher has a play, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. In now for the Angels, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
On to first to complete the double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy La Stella. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball well outside. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hernandez ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Rendell Grichuk is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Popped straight up. La Stella into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Moore will put this one away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward. Now
for Toronto, the second baseman, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Throw to Bour. They get the double play, and the inning is ready once again. Cole Calhoun. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter number
Ready
6.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive to center field. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, number 19. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready now, Mike Trout. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And there's ball 2 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. No balls and 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Justin Upton. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hernandez is there now as he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. In now, Justin Bour. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Calhoun stands at first with 1 out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right, and he'll get there in play. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Popped up, Heaney has it, and it's a quick out number 1. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, number 8, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Listella is there, and the side. Digging in and looking for more, number 19. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. This is line to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Wow.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now that left field.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Richard coasts under it, and that retires. Ready for another shot now. Brendan Drury. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses ball 1. Drury gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now striding into the box, Luke Maile. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit on the ground is short. Reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Tim Mesa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Grichuk moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, this is skied out toward right. Grichuk has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, number 19. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And this is popped up near second base. Galvis. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The designated
a ball and no strikes.
Number 27.
Line to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He could really use a knock. Cam Bedrosian is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And there's ball 1. And it's 1-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Grichuk leads off second with nobody out. Pops this one up. LaStella is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, number 13. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Bohr is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Number 8, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Tommy LaStella now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll get over to oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's wide. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
To second for 1. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Justin Upton would be next. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in now, Brandon Drury. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This is line to left. Upton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at bats.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune. Justin Anderson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now pitching.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Number 38, Justin.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. The loss goes to Aaron Sanchez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.